Hello friends and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel IB All Designing Developer. My name is Inshal. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Like in previous class we have learned that how to build one personal portfolio in HTML and CSS. And now in this class we will learn that how to build one restaurant website with HTML and CSS. And I hope you will also enjoy this class like you are enjoying all previous classes. So let's start. Now, first of all, we have to open our text editor. Okay, like previously we are working with our brackets text editor, so I will open it over here. So now here you can see I have just created two files over here, which is called html.html and css.css. Okay, so we will work with that files over here, and now just you have to ignore that top one files. Okay, because I have just already created them. Okay, so just over here we have to just create our starting code of html. Okay, like we just write this sign and I just press tab over here. Okay, and over here I will just write title. Okay, because it is my title, and in title I have to write my title, so I will write over here title. And now here I have to do one thing, like over here I will just write link, and now in this link I have to write css.css. okay, which is my style sheet over here. And now here you can see I have written that all things, and now over here I will just save that. Okay, and over here I have to do one thing, like I will just do here, I will just come over here and I will just create header tag. Okay, now I have just created header tag, and now in this header tag I have to just create my another tag which is called div. Okay, and in this div I will just create the class which is called like restaurant. Okay, so I will just create the class of restaurant over here, so just spelling should be correct, so just you have to write like that. And now here I will just do one thing, I will just copy this. Okay, just I will copy this restaurant, and now I will just paste over here, and I will just change this R to capital. Okay, so now just over here I have I have just done my work till over here. Now here I have to do one thing, I will just come over here again, I will write div, and now over here I will just write class which should be of menu. And now over here I will just write like it should be ul. Okay, because when we are making any navbar, so I am just writing that in unordered list, so I am just writing like that, enter. Right over here li means list, so I will write like that, and I will just write a tag over here. Okay, so I will just write this hashtag, and now here I will just define home, and I will just copy this. Okay, and I will just paste and paste and paste. Okay, I will just paste it 4 times, and over here I will just write about us, and over here I will write menu. Okay, menu, and over here I will just write like I will just write over here like it should be now like expert. Okay, so I'm writing expert over here. Okay, so spelling should be correct. Okay, so I have just written that all things over here. Okay, so over here we have to just link this restaurant.html and restaurant.css with our this html.html and css.css. okay, so we have to link that. Okay, so in here I have also written some codes. Okay, so now just I have to do one thing, I will just make my navbar over here, so I will just write div and class of content. Okay, and now I have written the class of content over here, and over here in this div I will just define over here like h, and I will just not write anything, I will just define over here h1. Okay, and in this h1 I will define over here like choose, I will just write over here choose like that over here, choose hygienic. Okay, so just write like that, and over here I will just go to Google, and if I write like hygienic. Okay, so here you can see that I will just copy this. Okay, and so just it should be easy for us. Okay, so I am just doing like that, and I will just write h over here, and over here I will just do like I will just write over here choose hygienic food. Okay, so I have written like that, and over here I will just write span tag. Okay, span, and now I will just copy this f from here and paste over here, and I will erase from here. Okay, and over here I will just give it the space, and just I will backspace, and now I will do one thing, like I will again take span tag, and now I will just copy this h and paste over here, and from here I will just erase that over here, and over here I will just give it the space. Okay, just from here. Okay, and now over here I have to do one thing, like I will just do over here like again I will write span tag, but now I will write with this c. Okay, so I will just copy this c and paste over here and erase from here, like you all know. Okay, so I will just do like that. Okay, so now this is enough, I will just save, and now it is done. Okay, so here I have to write paragraph. Okay, so the paragraph should be of lorem 10, so I am writing like that. And if I save over here, okay, now here I will just copy this again. Okay, over here I will just copy this, and over here I will just paste that. Okay, and I will just save from here, and I will just go to my css file, and over here I will here you can see I have written this. Okay, so just you have to write like that, and over here I will just define like, just I will write dot content. Okay, and now just I will erase content. I will just write over here restaurant. Okay, which was my class over here. Okay, so I will write restaurant. Okay, and in here I will just define like that, and over here if I show you, so here you can see that my restaurant. So I will just copy this. Okay, and I will just paste that over here. Okay, so it is really easy. So here I will come over here, and here I will just define color. Okay, color should be white. Okay, like you all know. And font size. Okay, so font size should be of like 24 pixel. Okay, and padding should be of 20 pixel. Okay, so over here we will not give the any margin. Okay, and font weight. Okay, font weight should be of 600. Okay, so I will write 600, and over here I will do one thing, like I will just write dot. Okay, and now I will just define my dot content. Okay, so now in here I have to do one thing, I will just save. Okay, and now if I show you, just go to HTML1, and here you have to just click on live preview. Okay, so now if I show you, so here you can see that. Okay, so this is here because it is white, so we can't see over here. Okay, so I will just refresh, and I will just minimize and go to CSS file. Okay, and over here I will just define one class which is called banner. Okay, so I will just come over here, and I will just define the class. Okay, so write over here banner class. So I will write over here like div, and here I will just press tab and class of banner. Okay, so I will write banner, and over here I will just do one thing, I will just copy this. Okay, and I will just paste it over here. Okay, and I will just copy this div. Okay, sorry, it is just I will copy and erase from here, and I will just paste that over here. Okay, so just I will paste. So now here you can see till here I have done. I will just save. Okay, so now here you can see that till here we have done our work, and now I will just go to CSS file, and over here I will just define banner class. Okay, so I will write banner, and in here I will just define my image. Okay, so here I will write background image. Okay, so here I will write background image should be URL. Okay, and in this URL I will just define bg1.jpg. Okay, so I will just save, and if I show you, so here you can see that it is looking like that. Okay, so now here I have to just change my font size or font family also. So I will just change it to like Poppins. Okay, so I will write over here font family. Okay, font family should be of Poppins and sans serif. Okay, and now like that it is done. Just I will come over here, write dot content. Okay, and in here I will just define this like this all things. I will just copy this, and I will just backspace and paste over here, and I will just backspace, and in here I will just define one thing, like over here I will just write like 50 pixel. Okay, it should be not, it should be 15. Okay, so I will just change it to 13. Okay, 13 is enough. So now here we have done till over here. I will just save, and if I show you, so here you can see how it is looking. Okay, refresh it, so it is looking like that. Okay, so I have to do one thing, I will just come over here, and I will just change it to like text align center. Okay, so now we will just change the image also. Okay, means I will just set my image. So now over here I will just write like that, and I will write background attachment. Okay, so background attachment should be of like cover. Okay, it should be not cover. Okay, so background attachment should be of fixed, and over here I will just define background size. Okay, size should be cover, and here it should be background position. Okay, so I will write over here background position should be of like center over here. Okay, and in here I will just save. Okay, and over here I will just come over here, and here you can see. Okay, so just I will take the image long. Okay, so I will just come over here, and I will just write br tags. Okay, so I will just copy this br and paste, and I will just paste it many times. Okay, so I will just paste that, and I will just erase from here. Okay, and I will just copy this br tag again from here. Okay, and I will just paste that over here. Okay, and paste over here, and I will erase from here, and I will just save, and I will just show you. So here you can see how it is looking. So I will do one thing, I will copy this br again. Okay, and I will just paste over here, and I will just again paste over here my br text, save that, and I will come over here and hit refresh. So here you can see how it is looking. I will just again write br tags. Okay, because it is not enough to write. So br tags, save that, come over here, and here you can see our BR text is looking like that. Okay, here you can see now it is just scrolling over here. Okay, so we have to do one thing, like I will just come to my HTML file, and over here I will just write another div. Okay, so now I will just write div with my this one. Okay, this you can see this choose one. Okay, so I will just come over here. Okay, and now here you can see this, you can see that choose the hygienic. Okay, so I will just write over here, in here I will just write div, and now I will just define the class. Okay, class should be of like background. Okay, I am writing background. Okay, so just I will copy this. Okay, I will just copy this, and now I will erase from here and paste over here. Okay, so here I have just done till over here my work, and now here I have to do one thing, like just I will press over here, I will just erase from here. Okay, and over here I will just erase from here also. Okay, and now in here I will just define h1. Okay, so it is easy. So just I will come over here, and I will go to my CSS file and write over here like h1, and now here I will write over here like font size should be 50 pixel. Okay, so I will write like that, and font weight should be of 700. Okay, so I am writing like that, and if I save and show you, so here you can see now it is bigger. Okay, so now I will just do like I will just take it to down. Okay, again because it is so long over here, so I will just come over here and write over here br text. Okay, so I will just paste. Okay, so I will just write br. Okay, and I will just come over here, and I will just copy this. Okay, I will just copy these all. Okay, from here. Okay, and I will just paste that all over here. Now here I will save, and if I show you, so here you can see that. Okay, so it is just more down enough, so I will just come over here and erase these all, and I will just control Z, and I will just control Y over here. Okay, so I will just erase these br text from here. Okay, so now just I will save, and over here now here you can see now it is in center, but now here I have to just erase two also br text. So I will save, and if I show you, so here you can see that now it is looking good. Okay, here you can see now I have to do one thing, I will come over here, and I will just do one thing, I will copy this and paste over here, and I will do like I will just backspace over here. Okay, so it can be in one line, save that, and if I show you, so here you can see that. Okay, it is looking like that, and over here I will come and write over here like br tag. Okay, tab. Okay, so I will just write br tag over here, in here I will write br tag, and I will just save, and if I show you, so here you can see that. Okay, it is looking like that, but I will just not do like that. I will come over here, and I will just define over here in this p tag. Okay, so I will just define lorem 20 or 15. Okay, I will just write 15 tab, and now here I will just write it to 30. Okay, lorem 30 is just perfect, so I will save, and if I show you, so here you can see that it is looking like that, and now here I will just press enter from here. Okay, from EOS, so I will just find that EOS, so here you can see I will just write br tag from here, and I will backspace from here, and I will just close that, and I will just copy this br. Okay, and I will do one thing, like I will just save, and now here you can see now it is in two lines. Okay, choose hygienic one. Okay, here you can see it is now in two lines. Now over here I will just define another thing. Okay, so now here I will write like I will just copy this. Okay, and I will just paste over here also. Okay, so it can be in two lines, and it should be bigger. Okay, so now here you can see how it is looking. Okay, so now it is perfect. Okay, here you can see now over here we have done till over here. Now here you can see this restaurant. Okay, so I will do one thing, like I will just change its, and I will just change red to red color. Okay, I will come over here, and I will just write over here span tag. Okay, so just I will write like that, and write over here span, and now here I will just erase, I will just write span tag over here. Okay, so write span tag, and over here I will copy this and paste that over here, and over here I will erase from here. Okay, these all things, just I will again write this slash and save that, and now here you can see that I will just come over here, and I will just define over here red color. Okay, in span tag, so I will just come over here and write over here span, and write over here color should be red. Okay, red, and now here I will save, and if I show you, so now here you can see now red and ch and f is in another color. Okay, here you can see now I have to just do one thing, like I will just design my navbar also. Okay, so I will come over here, write over here header. Okay, write over here header, and write dot menu. Okay, so first of all we will see that we have making the class. Okay, so it is enough, So right over here like color, okay, I will just write float to right, okay, and I will just write margin. I will just not write margin, I will just write padding should be 20 pixel, and I have just written that, and I will come over here, write header ULLI, right over here display, and right over here inline block, okay. So I have written like that, inline block, and now here I have to do one thing. I will come over here, right over here header ULLIA, and in here I will just define like text decoration should be like, it should be text decoration, okay, text decoration should be none, and font color should be like white, and font weight, okay, font weight also should be of 700, font size should be of 12 pixel, okay, and padding also, this is really important to write 20 pixel, and margin of it should be not margin, okay, so I will just write margin, okay, 5 pixel. So now here I will just do one thing. I will just go to this restaurant one and write over here float to left, float to left, and now I've just written like that, save that, and if I show you, so here you can see now it is looking good, okay. So just write like that over here, okay. So now here I have to do one thing, like I will just press BR text many times, okay, because it is just not enough. I will copy and paste that over here, okay, so it is enough. Save that. If I show you, so now here you can see now it is good, okay, here you can see that. So now like that I have written. Now I will just go to my text editor again, and I will just give it the hover effect, okay. So I will just copy this header ULLIA and paste that over here, and I will just write over here hover, and I will just write over here like color of hover should be aqua, okay, and over here the transition also should be of 0.6 s, okay, means 0.6 second, and I will save. And if I show you, so now here you can see that when I am hovering on it, so the effect is coming of aqua color, okay, here you can see like that. So over here I have just written like that, and now here I have to do design my button. So I will come over here, and I will just go to HTML1, and I will just design my button. So over here I will write like div, and over here I will write class of btn, and in here I will just write over here like now it should be of like a tag, and now in this a tag I will just write this hashtag and class of color1, okay. So color1 will be our class, and over here I have to do one thing, like in here I will just define one thing which is called like read, okay. So it should be like not read more, it should be our menu, okay. So I will write our menu, and now I will just save that. And if I show you, so just here you can see now my button has been come. So I will come over here, right over here dot btn, and right over here dot, and I will just write over here color1, okay, and I will just write background color should be of crimson, okay. So it is color like red, okay, light red, you can also tell that. So here I will just write color of white, and I will just give it the letter spacing also, but I will just give it the letter spacing of 2 pixel, and over here I will also give the padding, okay. So padding should be of 20 pixel and 15 pixel, okay. If I do like that, and now just I will come over here, right over here margin should be of like, now I will write like margin left, okay. So it should be of 600 pixel, okay. If I save and show you, so now here you can see now my button is in center, okay. So here I have to do one thing, like I will just come over here, and I will just change it to like 30, okay. And if I do that and save that, and if I show you, so here you can see that it is looking like that, and I will just come over here, right over here text decoration should be none, okay. So I'm writing like that, text decoration should be none over here, okay. So here I will save, and if I show you, so here you can see that, okay, it is looking like that, okay. So now I have just written the padding, and I have just give it the margin left. If I erase that and save, and if I show you, so here you can see that it is looking like that. But I will just tell you over here, okay. So here you can see that I have just designed these all things, okay. So now in here like we have written our button, okay. So our button is in here, over here you can see that, okay, our button, okay. So now here I will, you can see that I will copy, okay. So now here I will just paste, okay. Here you can see that our color and background color and padding 10 pixel and 30, and margin top is also over here, okay. So I will just erase this margin top, and it should be like margin top, okay, because we have to just write, if I write margin right, so it should be incorrect. So I will save and hit refresh. So here you can see that it is looking like that, and I will just minimize, And if I show you, so here you can see that it is looking like that. And now here I will just do one thing, like I will just here it is done over here. Okay, so now here I will save. Okay, and now it is done, and here you can see that. Okay, it is looking like that. And now I will just erase margin top from here. Okay, because if I writing like that, so margin top is not defined. Okay, so just I will erase and save. And now here you can see, now our button is good enough. Okay, so now here in our button there is not hover effect. Okay, so I will just also give that, copy this and paste over here, right over here hover, and right over here color, you should be right background color. Okay, if we are giving any background color, and now the background color, okay, so background color should be of like now I should be now giving the background color of like aqua. Okay, it should be also aqua. Okay, so I will just not give it the light, deep sky blue is enough. Okay, so I will write deep sky blue and write like that, and in here I will just write transition of 0.9 s. Okay, means 0.9 second, like you all know. Save. And if I show you, so now here you can see, now it is having a beautiful hover effect. Okay, here you can see that. Okay, so now here we have just designed our home page. Okay, so now in website you have to just make our about us page also. Okay, so I will just also make that. Okay, so for making that you have to do one thing, like just minimize that, and now over here I will just write enter, and now in here I will just write dot, and I will just write over here dot btn. Okay, dot btn, and over here I will erase. And if I go to html and I will save and go to html sheet 1, and over here I have to do one thing, I will just come over here in the last. Okay, and I will just write div. Okay, just write not div, I will just write section. Okay, so section is also work like a header tag. Okay, so I will just write about and id of about also, and I will just write the div of like class of row, and over here I will just define my div again, and now it should be class of col 50. Okay, means column 50, and over here I will just write h2, which should be class of title text. Okay, and write like that. Come over here, and now in here I will just write like one thing, just backspace. Okay, backspace, and now in here I have to do write about. Okay, about, so I will write like about. Okay, so it is incorrect, about us. Okay, so now here I will just write span tag. Okay, so span, and now here you can see that I have just written these, and I will just write span tag over here, and here I will just define a, and now in here I will just define, I will just erase this a, and if I show you, save that, and now here you can see, now my a is in another color. Here you can see. Okay, so I will just come over here, and I will just write over here like p tag, and now in this p tag I will just define lorem of 150 and tab. So now here I have just defined these all thing. I will come over here. Okay, press enter, and I will just write br and br tag again over here. Now in here I have to do one thing, I will just come and write div. Now class should be of col 50 again. Okay, means column 50, and here I will just define image. Okay, so image source, I will just erase this alt. Okay, because we don't need that. So now the image source will be image1.jpg. so if I save and show you, so now here you can see, now it is looking like that. Okay, so I will just make like my image should be in right and it should be in left. Okay, so I will come over here and go to css, and I will just write over here dot row, and in here I will just define like position should be relative, and now here I will just write display should be flex, and now here I have just written that, and width should be of 100%. Okay, you have to don't write 100 pixel. Okay, you have to just write 100%, and justify. Okay, so it should be justify content having space between. Okay, so I'm writing a space between, and in here I will just write dot col 50 dot row and dot col 50, and over here I will write like width should be of 48 percent, and now position here also should be of relative, and now here dot we have to write, and now I have to write image box. Okay, so I will just go to my html file, and in here I will just write like light over here div, and now here I will just write the class. Okay, so I will write over here class should be of image box, and now here we have done till over here. Save that, and now just come over here and write like that, and write dot, I will just write image. Okay, because image is not our class. Okay, if it was our class, so I will just write dot image. Okay, and now in here I will just define position should be of absolute. Okay, so absolute is our position, and in here I will just define another thing which is called top. Okay, so just I will erase these all things. I will just define width and height. Okay, so I will write over here width 110% and height also 110%. Okay, so now in here I will just define like dot, I will just define dot row and dot and write call 50 and dot image box and write image, and now write like that and write over here position should be of absolute, and over here top should be of 0 and left should be of 0. Okay, 0, and now here it should be of like width. Okay, width should be of 100%, and now object fit. Okay, we have to also write if we have to just create it for mobile. Okay, so I will write cover. Okay, and I will just save, and now I will come over here and now hit refresh. So here you can see now it is looking like that. Okay, here you can see my image over here, and here is my about us. Okay, so now here I will just go to my HTML file, and here you can see like that, and now here you can see these all things, and now here I will just do like I will copy this about which we have made it. Okay, so now here you can see I have just made it my about one page. Okay, so now here I will just highlight that. Okay, because I have to just changes some things. Okay, so now I will just highlight that, and here you can see. Okay, if I save. Okay, so now I have just highlighted these all things. Okay, which are just incorrect. Okay, so one package is come in brackets. Okay, which highlight your things and debug your problems. Okay, so I use that one. Okay, which is called this emit, and this is also one called. Okay, I will just show you. So it is called like uh, this is called this productivity. Okay, if I show you, so it is just incorrect. So it is called our productivity project file search. Okay, so it also erase your debugs problem, and it also find your files which you can't find. Okay, so I will just save, and now if I show you, so now here you can see how beautiful it is looking. Okay, but now our image is not good. Okay, so I will come over here, go to my CSS file, and in here you can see that image 110. Okay, so I will just change it to 100%, and in here I will just define one thing like I will just write over here, I have to just one two thing, it should be section, and now I will just define padding. Okay, so padding should be of 100 pixel long. Okay, so it will be really good for us. Okay, so I will just change it to 110 again. Okay, it was just problem of our padding. Okay, so I will save, and now here you can see how beautiful it is looking. Here you can see our about us page. Okay, so like that you can make. If I show you in mobile. Okay, so just, so now here you can see now how responsive it is looking. Okay, so I'm just doing like that. Okay, I have just do it just randomly. Okay, my button is in over here because I have done it. Okay, because if I do that in center, so these all thing will be not responsive. Okay, so but it is also good. Okay, our button is also good, and now here it is also coming our hover effects. Okay, so if I show you, if I zoom. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, these all things. Okay, how beautiful it these all things are looking. Okay, so like that over here. Now here we have just made it our about us page. Okay, and now here we will made our menu page. Okay, so for making one menu page, I will just come over here, and I will just go to my restaurant dot I will just go to my html.html. Okay, because it is our file. So I will come over here, write over here section again. Okay, and now I will write class of menu. Okay, because we are making menu, and id of menu. Okay, and now in here I will just define div, and now I will just define class which should be of content. Okay, content, and now in here I will just define div class should be of row. Okay, I will just define the class should be of row, and now div, and now class should be of like box. Okay, so I will just define class should be of box, and now in here I will just write like that, and now I will also debug my problems. Okay, like I have telling you, if you download that productivity file, search over there. Okay, so you can also debug your problem. So I will write over here like that image, and now here in this image I will just define my images. Okay, so now here I will just define image 1. Okay, so I will just write over here like image, I will just not like that, I will just change it to like, I will just change it to testy1. If I do save, and if I show you, so here it is not that. Okay, it is not that image which we want. So if I go to my folder of images. Okay, so just I will close that things, and I will just go to desktop, and now here it is our. Okay, so I will just show you. So here is our images, so I have to just take it menu 1. Okay, so I will come over here, go over here, okay, and I will write over here menu1, okay, and now here I will just press enter because it is of JPG file. Save that, come over here and now hit refresh. So here you can see that our menu has been comes, okay, menu image. So here I will do one thing, like I will just copy this, okay, I will just copy this, and now I will copy this image and I will paste over here and paste many times, okay. So now here I have just done like that, and I will just change it to 2, and I will just change it to 3, and I will just change it to 4, and here it will be of 5, okay. And if I do 6, so it 6 is also over here, so I will just paste again, and now I will just change it to 6, and if I do 7, it is not 7, okay, so we have to just do till 6. Save that, and now if I debug problems, okay, so now here you can see that, okay, this file. So I will just do one thing, like our menu is also written, okay, so just I will copy this, okay. So now here I am just highlighting that over here, so just I am just writing like that, highlight this, and now over here I have to do one thing, like I will just come to my HTML file and I will just highlight my problems in here. So I will just do like that, and here it has been highlighted my problems, and now here you can see this is automatically comes special salad soup, which was my images, okay, these were my images and these automatically comes over here, okay. So this is because of our productivity file search over here, okay. It search our file and it gives the name related to our file, okay. So these name all are related to our file, so this given the name over here. So now hit refresh, so here you can see my images have been comes. So here view all button has also been come. So here I will come over here, and in here I have to do one thing, like I will just go to in here, and in here I have to do also debug my problems in my CSS file. So I will just do one thing, like I will just copy this, okay. So now here, now we have to just do one thing, like I will just now here it should be now call image, okay. So I will paste it, so now here just I have to do one thing, like I have to just erase some things over here, okay, because it has been just uh, changing our problems, okay. So here if I do like save and if I show you, so now here you can see how beautiful it is looking. Here you can see that, okay. So now it has been made it our menu page, and now here my A is also changed it over here, okay. So this is because of our productivity tag, okay, like I have telling you. So this is really good tag, so you have to just use that. So here it is created my button which is called aqua color, but I will just change it aqua, okay. So now here it has been changed to aqua, okay. Productivity file search is really important to download, okay. So just you have to download, so it has been just come, okay. So you have to just download this. So here you can see how beautiful our menu section is looking. So if I show you in here, you can see it is looking all responsive, okay. Here you can see just this button is not in center, okay, because like I have telling you, it should be not responsive if I do it in center. So in here I have to do one thing, like here you can see now it is just responsive our menu, then it is our about us page over here, okay. So just we have made it our about us page and our menu also, okay. Here you can see that, okay. So just here we have to do one thing, like over here, here you can see there is not gap, okay. So I have to just give it the gap. So I will just go to my HTML file, and in here I have to do one thing, like I will just take it to, if I do div, okay, if I just close div over here, okay, just I will close this div, erase that and erase that. So just now it is enough. If I save again and if I show you, so now here you can see, okay, now it is looking really beautiful, okay. So like that you can make your own, okay, our menu section. So I have made it my own our menu, okay, and it is just aligned with both things, okay. So justify content is also in here, okay. If I show you, so here you can see justify content over here is over here, okay. Our menu, then image we have also defined, then over here I have RGBA, okay. So now I have just do that with my tag of like productivity, okay. Like I have tell you, it shows all productivity of itself, okay. So just you have to use that. It's really helpful tag for beginners over here, okay. So I am telling you for them, okay. So I will just save, and now here you can see that our menu section, like I have telling you, and these all are responsive. Now here I have to do one thing, I have to just make this expert one, okay. So I will just come over here, and now in here I will just write like come over here, right over here, like section again, section, and now here we have to just define the class of like expert, okay, like I have telling you. And now here ID should be of also expert, okay. So Just you have to do that, so it will be just automatically created your files over here. Okay, expert. And now in here you have to do one thing, div, and now the class should be of row, and div, and now the class should be of like not row, should be, it should be now of like box. And now in here I have to do one thing, like I will just define image. Okay, so image should be of expert 1. Okay, because I have to just define these things, and I will just do like one thing, I will copy paste, and I have to just paste that many times. So now here I have just defined these all thing, and now like I have telling you, it will just do like one thing over here. So now here I will just, if I do like highlighting my problem, so now if I just come over here, and now if I do like, so now if I just highlight my problems in here, save that. So just I will do one thing, here you can see I have just written my name over here. Okay, so these all are coming automatically. Okay, so you can also do that. Okay, if you want to with productivity tag, just in there you have to just write your names, or your names you have want in your website. Okay, so I have written that already, so these all are automatically coming. Okay, if you want to write, so you can write, it will ask that, save and hit refresh. So just I have to do one thing, so now it is just done. Okay, so just I have to do one thing, like I will just come over here, and now in here I will just do one thing, I will erase this tag. Okay, so I will come over here, and I will just go to our menu one, so I will just go over here and erase that, and I will just save. And if I show you, so hit refresh. So now here you can see how beautiful it is looking, our kitchen expert. Here you can see that, and here we have also created our menu and about us, and here is our home page. If I inspect and show you in mobile, so here you can see, okay, how beautiful it is looking. These all are responsive. Okay, here you can see it is all in one line in center. Okay, and it is also in center in one line. Okay, our menu and about us is also in one line. Okay, and it is also, okay, here you can see. Okay, so now like this you can make your own website or restaurant. Okay, here you can see how beautifully we have made it, and we have just made it quickly over here. Okay, so just with this productivity tag you can make, okay, like I have telling you, so you have to just use that. Okay, so like that you can make your own restaurant website with HTML and CSS. I hope you also enjoy this class like you were enjoying all previous classes. So just you have to practice these all things we are working with. Okay, so I will just meet you in next class. So for today, goodbye.